to go so strong.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another live stream. This is your watch along for Chelsea versus Manchester United in the Premier League. But before we get into every detail, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified of when we upload, when we go live, and anything else that we do on this channel. Get your predictions in the chat. Get your thoughts on the lineup in the chat. We're going to run through the lineup in a second. But make sure that you do share the channel out, guys. It really does help us out as to where we're going forward and how we get more subscribers and how we can get more content out for you guys. And this is what it's about. This is about you guys. It's not about me. It's not about whoever's on these videos. It's about you guys and what you want from these streams. So please come in, get involved, and tell me exactly what you want from these streams, and I will try my best to deliver it for you. So let's get into some team news just in 1 second. But as I said, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the stream to let me know that you are enjoying it, guys. Because if you're not enjoying it, there's no point, and I wouldn't do it. So I want to try and make this as most enjoyable as possible for you guys. So please make sure you leave a like on the stream and get involved. I've shared it out on all the socials, so guys, you should not miss it. And if you are following any of our socials, you should have seen it. So it's there for you. So one concurrent viewer in the stream, thank you so much. Leave a comment on what your thoughts are on the game tonight and what your prediction is in the chat. I said 2-1 on the preview. If you haven't checked that out, that is on the channel for you guys as well. And the review will be live after the game. So stay tuned for that, guys. So let's get into some team news, and I'll give you my thoughts, because I'm not sure about this lineup, but it's a bit confusing. It's a little bit confusing, but I'm sure we'll be fine tonight. So let's get into the team news now. So here it is. So in goal for Chelsea, Robert Sanchez, a back four of Reece James, Tosin Adarabioyo, Levi Colwill and Marc Correa. A midfield two of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. On the left, Noni Madueke. On the right, Pedro Neto. Top, Cole Palmer. So that is the lineup with Tyreek George at top. And then the Man United team, Andre Onana in goal, a back three of Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. The two wing backs consisting of Mazraoui and Patrick Dorgu. The midfield two of Casemiro and Mason Mount. The two attacking tens consisting of Bruno Fernandes and Ahmed Diallo, and then Rasmus Højlund at top. Now, I do want to point out just a few players who I think could be instrumental to this game tonight, and players that I wasn't expecting. The first one I'm gonna point out is Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo, if you look at his stats in these games, he's had 7.3, 7.8, 7.3, 7.6. You know, very consistent all season. He seems to be that type of player that is constantly consistent. And he probably has been our most consistent player this season. One other player I want to point out is Tyreek George. Tyreek George making his first Premier League start, I believe. Yes, it is. I think so, yes. So if we look at his stats, 7.1 against Djurgården and a 6.8 against Djurgården in the first leg. You know, it's his first start, so I don't expect miracles from him, but I expect a better finisher than Jackson up top tonight. So that's that. But Cole Palmer is the standout. Cole Palmer is the standout, as you can see. In his last few games, you know, he's got an 8.5 against Liverpool, 6.8 against Newcastle, but that was that game we were without Jackson because of his stupidity in the second half. So it was him doing it on his own. 7.1 against Everton. You know, you can see where this is going. The dangers I want to point out for Manchester United are Bruno Fernandes. This guy is the danger. If you look at Manchester United as a team, he is the danger. He is the most dangerous player in the whole lineup. And, you know, I think it's been proven that he is a very good player. So, you know, look at his 8.1, 8.1, 9.6, 8.3. You know, he's really proved himself to be Man United's most instrumental player. But one player I do think that could stand out for Chelsea tonight, especially on the left-hand side, is Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke is a fantastic young player. As he's proven, 7.8, 7.2, 7.2, 6.2 against Newcastle. We'll smidge past that one. But he's shown from the left-hand side he can be more effective than he can on the right. So that is my, you know, the players to watch, I think. And if we go back into just the stream now, and I just give you a few thoughts. Jessica Drury, evening, 2-0, Enzo and Palmer to score. Trust Man U to put out a strong side. Yeah, I agree. And shout out to you, Jessica Drury, for joining me on the stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot. So, yeah. Like, I just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to work. Hang on, give me just 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to work out what's going on here because I'm hearing double of my noise. I don't think that's me though. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. But guys, I just think if we're looking now as to what to expect from this game tonight, I think we're going to expect to have most of the ball. Oh, sorry guys, I am still on the. Oh, so sorry guys. I am on the stream setting and that was bad. That was a terrible mistake. I do apologise. But as I said, I am expecting the very best from this team tonight. I'm expecting us to press high, engage well, and to deliver the very best for this game tonight. It's still a chance of top four. We do have to sort of... we have to hope Aston Villa don't get a result. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? If that's better, that should be great. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. Let me know if that does sound any better, guys. If there is sound. There is the Discord as well. That is in the chat. I do apologise, guys, about the sound. Lots of muck-ups happening tonight. I think it's just due to trying to get things sorted. So there you go. Hopefully the sound is back. Great, awesome stuff. The Discord is now live in the chat as well, guys. So come and join the Discord. That would really help me out. And if anyone has any questions about the game, please let me know. I'll do what I can to answer them. You'll get full commentary from me. But yeah, guys, it's a big game. It's a big game. It's another opportunity. I think this will be our last opportunity. If we lose tonight, it's done. There is no Champions League football happening. But I believe in this club. I do believe in this club. For some weird damn reason, I believe that we can make Champions League football still. It's just something about this club that makes me think we can. And if we can, then yeah, I would be happy. But so yeah, guys, just, you know, let me know what you think. Do you think we can still make Champions League football? Is there that chance? I did put the poll up on Twitter earlier, and I had a few people say yes, 100% that we will win, that we will claim Champions League football again. But it's a massive if. It's a massive if.
Food isn't a little thing. It's everything.
So guys, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to hear where you're watching from. That would be really nice to hear about. You know, I'd love to hear about all the countries that you watch from.
Performance isn't just about what happens in the room.
That'd be really cool.
It takes careful design and unwavering dedication. Determination. ID. The official innovation of Sky Sports.
That's completely sorted now. I think there shouldn't be no other issues with it. If there is, let me know, guys. But in terms of what I want from tonight is a good result. You know, it's going to be vital that we get a result tonight. If we don't, we are absolutely screwed. And it will be devastating to not get Champions League football for a third season in a row, to not get Champions League football. I mean, it would be absolutely detrimental to the club. I mean, we're already in a bit of debt as it is, but I am pretty sure we will be fine. And I'm just really hoping for a good result tonight, guys, to be totally honest. There is no doubt in my mind that United are a good team, despite them being in 17th place. Let's actually have a look at what the league table is looking like. I know Tottenham are playing tonight as well against Aston Villa, so we're hoping for a result there for some reason. If we're just looking at the table, Aston Villa currently in 5th, going above us on 64 points because their game is drawing currently. Then there is Chelsea on 63 points below them, with Man City above Aston Villa on 65. Technically, we can go into 4th with a win tonight, or joint 3rd, whichever you like to see it, whichever way you like to see it. But I do think that it's still going to be a dogfight till the final day. Do I think we'll get Champions League football? I hope so, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as we all make out, and it hasn't been as easy as we've wanted it to be, clearly. But you know, so guys, 10 minutes till kick-off. Hope you're all looking forward to the game. It's going to be a good game, I think. I hope you've all enjoyed the content on the channel as well, because there's been some really good content going on for the last few days. There will be more good content coming up as well, so I hope you're all looking forward to the content that comes up. And yeah, let's just see what happens. Don't forget, guys, match preview tomorrow for Chelsea women versus Manchester United women for the FA Cup, Women's FA Cup final. Will be live on the channel tomorrow, and I will be doing a match day vlog for that, because I am actually going to the game. So that will come on Monday, and there might be a quick review on Sunday outside the stadium after the game. We'll wait and see about what goes on, but hopefully the review will come on the channel afterwards. But guys, it's been a weird season. Weird season.
You're just trying to make me more miserable, are you? Your pets hate. The heat, maybe? The heat? Yeah, I don't like the heat. You don't like the heat? No. That surprises me. Yeah. I'm like, I don't like the heat. Wonder why you're staying over.
So guys, not long till kick-off now. There's Gary Cahill and Gianfranco Zola on the pitch. They seem to be a big part of the club these days, and that's good to see that the legends are involved. Look at that, even signing shirts and signing books and stuff for them. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic to see the legends of the club doing that. Guys, in your opinion, who is the biggest legend of Chelsea Football Club in the last 20 years? For me personally, it's Didier Drogba or Frank Lampard. You could put Zola up there, but I don't think he really matches up to the level that Drogba and Lampard set. But who do you think is the biggest legend? I mean, personally, your opinion matters. The reason I say Frank Lampard and Drogba is because they've done everything for this club. They put blood, sweat and tears into the club, and they never went down without a fight. And that the team they were involved with, you know, they never went down without a fight, and we've proven that time. They proved that time and time again. So yeah, that's my two legends of the club. Ooh. They're just showing some highlights of the Aston Villa Tottenham game where Asensio is just cut inside onto his left foot and just curled it round the post, and that could have been a beautiful goal. But I don't want Aston Villa to win tonight. I really don't. I would take a draw if they have one. You know, if that's available, then a draw would be lovely for us to climb above them in the league into the final day with them a point adrift of us, or 2 points adrift of us, which would be nice. But let's just see how we get on tonight. I'm hoping that the bridge is going to be rocking, and I'm hoping that we're going to get some good noise there tonight. Ruben Amorim is just coming out of the tunnel now. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, Ruben Amorim out of the tunnel. He obviously must be worried because he's not picked up a bit of trust yet with the Virgin. Jessica Drury, for me it's Super Frank. Gutted he couldn't get off to the playoff final. Have a great day on Sunday. Thank you, Jessica. I will do. You know, Frank Lampard, as you said, is a legend. He was the one player I looked up to when I was a little boy. I wanted to be just like him. As many young footballers aspire to be like their icon heroes. So Frank Lampard was my hero. I did look up to him a lot, and I am gutted that he couldn't get Coventry to the playoff final. He's done a superb job though. They were like in 17th place, and he got them all the way to 5th and into the playoff semi-final. So that in itself is an achievement for Frank Lampard and Coventry City. And I do think next season, at the end of next season, I think we might see Coventry in the Premier League, because Frank Lampard's done a superb job, and it can only continue going that way. But yeah, let's just see how things go today, guys. The players are in the tunnel now.
I'm not saying they will, because he's picked such a strong side, which can go obviously either way. But from Chelsea's perspective, they know what they're going to do. They've got to get after them very quickly. Trust him, because why do you think they're going to the next game? Yes, and they've had a European game, so why do we think it's going to change tonight? They've lulled us in again. They've fooled by people. You get interviews and you see the team, well, United have gone strong. But they've not produced all season. Again, on the back of a 4-season the league campaign.
So out the players come on to the pitch. Come on, boys. Come on. We need a win today. We need a win. I'm hoping Tyreek George is going to score today, though. I really do hope so, because it'll give him a world of confidence. Also, guys, who do you think would be the right striker to sign for Chelsea in the summer? For me, it would be Osimhen. Osimhen, for me, is the striker that I want. I don't think Chelsea are going to get him, But he is the striker I would absolutely love at this club. I think he suits us so well. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get him. I think we'll still be stuck with Jackson and whoever else next season. Whoever wants to play up front. It's like these owners go and pick them from Sunday League teams. It's absolutely ridiculous. Shambolic. But the players are out on the pitch, they're shaking hands now, and the team news, I just quickly went through it for you again. So in the team for Chelsea today, in goal Robert Sanchez, a back four of Reece James, Marco Correa, Levi Colwill and Tosin Adebayo, a midfield two of Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, a three behind the striker of Madueke, Cole Palmer and Pedro Neto, and up top Tarek George. The team for Manchester United is as follows: Andre Onana in goal, a back three of Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Patrick Dorgu and Nusayr Mazraoui as the wing backs, a midfield two of Casemiro and Mason Mount, Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes as the 2 10s behind the striker, who is Rasmus Højlund. Now, yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird game. I'm hoping Man United fumble massively. I'm hoping they do. Because it would be great to see if Man United could fumble it and we win like 3-4-0. Be lovely. Be a great way to put us into position for the game next Sunday. What worries me as well, guys, is we haven't got a striker on the bench or anyone attacking on the bench. The most attacking outlet we've got on the bench is Dewsbury Hall, which is really sad to see. So what happens if George goes down injured, or one of the attackers go down injured? It's just ridiculous. Jamie Easton says 3-0 Chelsea, I think. Thanks for your prediction, mate. Really appreciated. Playing blue is the colour as the teams prepare for kick-off. Let's hope for a good result. Jamie Easton says we've got now to play for in the Premier League. Yeah, I agree. You've got nothing to play for. You ain't getting Champions League football. The only way you're getting Champions League football is winning the Europa League. But the game is about to get underway. So here we go, guys. Man United will be kicking from the shed end. And here we go. Chelsea versus Manchester United in the Premier League. The ball straight back to Onana. Onana kicks it long. Ball drops to Casemiro, Dorgu, Mason Mount on the ball now. Chelsea fans booing Mason Mount. Wow. Not what I expected at all. Jamieson says, wouldn't be surprised if this is a draw, though. Most drawn fixture in the PL history this is. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous how many draws are involved in this game. It's quite often happening. Here's Nusayr Mazraoui onto Casemiro. Cucurella with the interception is Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Colwill now on the ball. Colwill clears it long. Out for a throw-in. Why has Moises Caicedo got a face mask on? I don't know what that is. Is he trying to convince Osimhen or something to come to the club? Yeah, we wear face masks here too. I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the chat if you know why, because I'm so confused as to why he's doing that. Ball cleared long. Mazraoui. Cucurella intercepted but given straight back. Enzo Fernandez with the header. Mazraoui now. Cole Palmer on the press. Onana clears it. Here's Enzo Fernandez, Sosan Adarabioyo now. Cole Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Cucurella now on the ball. Here's Cole Palmer. Comes inside left. Here's Noni Madueke on the left hand side. I think he's more decent from the left hand side, to be fair. I think he gives us more width. Reece James. Ball over the top. Headed out. Neto wins it. Here's Pedro Neto now. Up against Luke Shaw. Gives it back to Reece James. Caicedo now. Onto Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo out wide. Cleared away. Here come Man United on the attack is Amad Diallo. Underlapping with Mazraoui. Back to Diallo on the outside. Bruno Fernandes with the ball into the box. And Sanchez claims it. Well done, Sanchez. It was a good ball in there from Bruno Fernandes. Just with Reece James getting a boot to it at the right time. Reece James. Adarabioyo now. Back to Robert Sanchez. Sanchez clears it long. Madueke keeps it in. Here's Cucurella now. Ball out wide. Here's Harry Maguire now. Picks it up. Lindelof back to Maguire. Luke Shaw. Harry Maguire on the ball now. Clears it long. Adarabioyo wins it. And does very well to hold off Rasmus Højlund. Here's Caicedo now, who breaks past 2, breaks past 3, breaks past 4. He's on the run. Palmer now on the ball. Pedro's to your right. Pedro's to your right. Palmer. Madueke! Oh! Oh, it's a beautiful ball into the box from Cole Palmer on the right hand side. Madueke coming in on the left hand side. Just over the bar. Ah! But what a run from Moises Caicedo there. Right in the faces of Manchester United players. He just bowled through them like it was nothing. He is insane. But Madueke making that run. Victor Roque says, after Man United, our next opponent in the Premier League will be Nottingham Forest in the Conference League final against Real Betis in Warsaw. Then Poland, in Warsaw, Poland, and the Club World Cup. Yeah, Club World Cup will be huge for us, I think. Another opportunity to win another piece of silverware. I doubt we're going to win it, though, because there's so many good teams in that. You know, the Brazilian teams are scary enough. Close, Caicedo with another tackle on Mazraoui. Caicedo is an absolute machine. Here's Harry Maguire. Puts it back to Onana. Here's Mazraoui. Lindelof clears long. Here's Højlund. Amad Diallo now. Bruno Fernandes. Ball out wide. Here's Dorgu. Mount. Getting booed again. No surprises there. Here's Maguire. Ball out wide. Dorgu. Mount. Beautiful tackle by Tarek George. Here's Cole Palmer. And no one's there to pick it up. Here's Victor Lindelof though. Bruno Fernandes now. Out wide to Dorgu. Ball in the box, straight into the hands of Sanchez. Good hand, Sanchez. Palmer with the ball over the top. Madueke's in. Madueke. Oh, unlucky. Lindelof just got ahead of him there. Here's Maguire now. Here's Patrick Dorgu. Casemiro. Luke Shaw. Harry Maguire. Victor Lindelof. Rasmus Højlund. Intercepted by Madueke, but given straight back. Here comes Mazraoui now. Got Cucurella up against him. Come on, Cucurella, defend. Defend. Here's Amad Diallo. Colwell intercepted perfectly. Here's Levi Colwell. Here's Tyrick George. Tyrick George. Levi Colwell. Oh, come on. Beat him to that. Here's Bruno Fernandes now. So, near enough 8 minutes in. Chelsea 0. Manchester United 0. Positive start though. I'm not complaining. And it's out for a Chelsea throw-in. Bruno Fernandes is down, claiming that he got trod on. It was a loose touch and it was a 50-50, mate. Stop your whinging. Absolute clown. Here's Robert Sanchez. Clears it out. Here's Amad Diallo up against Levi Colwell. Cucurella with a tackle. Madueke. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella wins the header. Mazraoui picks it up though. Enzo Fernandez picks it up, the loose ball in the midfield. Tyrick George. The referee in the way again! Get out of the way! You're a joke, dude. Swear to God. And off we go again. Colwell. Sanchez. Who lost his place in February. He's come back. He's made some Tyrick George. Enzo Fernandez. Cole Palmer now. Cucurella. Oh! That was not a head injury though. Shouldn't have been stopped. Was it? No, it was a hit in the back. There was nowhere near the head. Oh, you incompetent referees. The PGMOL need to frig off. Swear these referees love Man United. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, sort of thing. Fucking ridiculous. Right, off we go again. Tusnado Rabina on the ball. Reece James. Oh, you clown! Free kick to Chelsea. Thank you.
Challenges flying in, no early doors here.
Off we go again.
Chelsea to back three as Cucurella goes into that midfield. Whole wheel shifting across to the left.
Long ball. Mazraoui heads it down. Caicedo.
Bruno Fernandes just named United's Player of the Year for supporters and players alike. Fourth time he's won the Supporters Award, which is a joint record. I think that must have been the easiest decision ever for those supporters.
Cucurella.
Shoulders above.
Oh! Look before you pass!
His peers on the playing staff, but he now matches Ronaldo and David De Gea for 4 wins in the supporters ballot.
Is Mazraoui. Lindelof. Maguire now. Luke Shaw.
Now Luke Shaw.
Pedro Neto pressing. Onana clears long. Cole's just headed it straight to Diallo. What is this? Mazraoui out wide. Patrick Dorgu now.
Across the Hoyland, it's
Jessica Drury says we're being too sloppy. Yeah, I agree.
fair amount to the ball.
It's sloppiness. I don't know whether it's nerves or just complete incompetence. But
Final third. Swung a couple of crosses in.
Man United have a corner out of it.
There's fifth top and fifth bottom. At the moment,
Please do not tell me Moises Caicedo is marked.
Premier League who are getting on.
What a mismatch! Moises Caicedo is marking Maguire. That's going to end very well. Dorgu.
Dorgu, some plenty of the ball early on.
Shaw, ball into the box. Cleared away by Cucurella.
By Mark Cucurella. Luke Shaw. Dorgu.
Ball in the box.
Maguire and stays.
Oh my God!
And Harry Maguire, who has been cast in the role of late scoring hero for Manchester United.
This is shambolic.
Early by his standards, and Manchester United are ahead. They took that one like a centre forward, didn't they? But Manchester United active.
Really?
And have got some really good crosses into the box. The great move from Bruno Fernandes
Really?
was tight in terms of offside. Just on the 18-yard line. Is he leaning into that offside position?
So the ball comes in. Maguire gets ahead of
Took it well though on the half volley.
Colwell. Of all people. No, Tosin. And
Quickest man out, and he does.
Jessica Drury, that was coming, yeah.
Chelsea on these
Agreed. You're having a laugh.
Delighted with his contribution for now, Harry Maguire, but he's being made to wait to see if it will count.
Sloppy. They're checking for a possible offside. Actually, he looks like he could be.
Lines here, is that the move from Maguire? Just going to count against him. He was on the front foot, ready to good line along that edge of the box. And Chelsea's move is left it.
Alright, offside.
Does not count.
Does not count.
Is ruled out.
Well done, VAR.
Was.
Saved our skins. Only just offside, but offside still.
Offside by the shoulder. That's semi-automated now. I think he's
We've got to up our game.
for the good.
Because this can't continue. Otherwise, we are going to lose. And we are going to concede. Ball over the top from Sanchez. To absolutely no one. Here's Madueke on the press. Cleared away by Onana. Won by Colwell. Kukurea. Madueke's not there to take it on. Hey, out by United.
Just forced Chelsea to lift the game a touch. Too passive early on, fighting on the opposition. Got away with one by a tight margin. There's Caicedo.
Caicedo onto Reece James. Back to Robert Sanchez. Oh my dear lord.
There's a lot of agitation around here about the fact that Chelsea are playing so casually in their
We are
presenting Manchester United opportunities.
we are mugging ourselves off.
Have anyone been on the end of Bruno Fernandes?
Guys, Kukurea on the attack now.
Being with the Chelsea fans, they do get
Caicedo.
the players up in the back.
Enzo Fernandez. Reece James. Cole Palmer. Reece James. Tosin. Colwell now on the ball. Reece James. Caicedo. George. Kukurea. Madueke now. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Poor ball. Poor ball. The only fans I can hear at Stamford Bridge are the Man United fans at the moment. What happened to We Are the Shed? We make noise. There is no noise. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, another poor ball! Will you stop it? Think before you play. And look before you pass. Good Lord. His Onana on the ball. Played long. Here's Reece James. Back to Robert Sanchez. Sanchez clears it long. Caicedo to Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto now. Oh my... This team. What is wrong? Patrick Dorgo on the left hand side. Now he's got space. Pulls it back. Mounts. Goal kick. No, throw it even. Jesus, that was a bad shot. Madueke. Caicedo. Turns. Here's Pedro Neto. Reece James. So it's another Adebayo now. Caicedo back to Adebayo. Colwell. Ball over the top. Sorry, George. Colwell wins it. Cucurella. No. Caicedo with the interception. Enzo Fernandez. Loses out. Here's Diallo. Here's Casemiro. Reece James with the interception. Cleared away. Pedro Neto. Here's Mount. Dorgu. Back to Shaw. Very sloppy 23 minutes in. A goal ruled offside from Harry Maguire. This team, we need big players. We need big characters. And this is not working. Here's Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Madueke. Madueke up against Nasraoui. Goes past him. Ball back in. Reece James! Oh! Oh, what a shot! That hit the post. Oh, that would have been a magnificent goal. Dorgu. Tarek George with the interception. Oh, unlucky. Maguire. Tarek George is pressing well. They've cleared long and out for a throw into Chelsea. Here's Caicedo. Caicedo goes past Enzo Fernandez and the free kick given. And rightly so. Reece James, ball over the top. Out wide. For a goal kick. Thomas Tuchel in the stands looking for the England players to call up to the England squad. Here's Reece James, Pedro Neto, Caicedo. Colwell. Madueke.
Colwell.
Here's Robert Sanchez. Ball over the top. Again, this ball over the top is not working. Caicedo intercepts. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Hit it! Corner. Caicedo intercepted lovely there. Cole Palmer gets the ball. Shifts it onto his left foot. Hits it. It's just deflected. Corner to Chelsea though. Pedro Neto will take. Ball in the box. Neto. Ball back in. Drops. Enzo! Penalty ref, come on! Let's have a look. Yes! Yes! If that's not a penalty, I don't know what is. Oh, not given. Fucking ridiculous. Clearly hit his hand. Clearly hit his hand. But apparently that doesn't define as handball. So, I don't know where these refs get the rules from sometimes. Poundland probably. I think they make their own rules up. They probably get a little notebook and write down rule number 1. Agenda against Chelsea. Go on, Enzo. Beautiful. Cole Palmer now on the ball. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Reece James. Out wide to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto on the left, on the right hand side. Up against Dorgu. Ball in. Drops. Cole Palmer with a Cole with a bit of good bit of defending there.
Chelsea defence on that side so far. Two-year absence from the Champions League, which they will do if they beat Manchester United and win Nottingham Forest. Barring that's the goal scorer's miracle.
Long ball.
Very much in the driving seat.
Caicedo. Madueke. Villa won it.
Just got to pick the ball and missed it, and on the follow through catching Caicedo. Just a missed time of the challenge.
Bruno Fernandes with the yellow card. Colwell. Out for a throw-in. So we need a win tonight, or it's curtains, and we could wait to go out to Champions League. Is Mazraoui. Boyland. Caicedo picks it up. Correa. Enzo Fernandez now. Here's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. In the box then. Talking current viewers in the stream, thank you so much guys for joining in, really appreciated. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible guys, it really does help us out. And yeah. Right, here's Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke. He's got Cucurella ahead of him. And he's got Tarek Georgia ahead of him as well. Madueke puts it across the box. Oh, corner. Much better. Madueke on this left-hand side is instrumental to all our attacks at the moment. He is the driving force of it all. Right, so Pedro Neto has the opportunity to put in the good corner here. Let's see if he can. Ball in. Cleared away, Caicedo. Palmer. Madueke.
Chelsea at the moment, and that will only grow because of the events at Villa Park.
So Villarreal won it out from Ezri Konsa. So we need to win. We need to win. As it stands, we are not getting Champions League football.
The players, I think, will get a sense of that goal being scored. Anybody that goes towards the touchline, they might hear the odd shout. Villa have scored. Just reminded that game at Villa Park did kick off earlier than this one. Over an hour into it now.
Long ball. Torsten clears it. Colwell. Cucurella. Cucurella gives it away. Bruno Fernandes. Fouled. Patrick Dorgu now. He's Shaw. Casemiro. Lindelof. Dallo. Cole Palmer. Now Chelsea can break. Madueke's with Palmer on this left hand side. Caicedo. Reece James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Ball across! Ah.
Time now to look up and pick out a pass. The tension in that cross.
Onana clears it.
In the air all around Stamford Bridge at the moment.
Adebayo heads it down. Free kick to Chelsea.
Has got the better of Boylan so far.
There's Todd Bowley in the crowd.
The minimum return he would
You just need to go away, mate. In my opinion.
In the Champions League next season. As it will be to win a trophy in 12 days' time.
Chelsea 3-1 win over Liverpool will now be the match that I'll never forget. Just like Liverpool getting knocked out from the FA Cup fourth round by Plymouth Argyle. I mean, it's a match that is not about forgetting, I guess. I mean, it was a good match, but it wasn't unforgettable.
Chelsea have designs.
It doesn't define our season. What defines our season is if we get Champions League. And right now it's not looking like we are going to. Oh, I'm so sick of this. Something needs to change at half time. Bring Lavia on. Put Caicedo right back and bring Lavia on. There's no balance in our midfield.
Diallo.
Because this is just not working.
Maguire. Hoyland.
Madueke. Madueke on the ball.
Here's Madueke.
Palmer.
Palmer.
Correa. Colwell.
Going pretty well, Manchester United now. The ball just keeps coming back at them. Hoyland can't hold it up. Can't present a threat. Nomad on this side. He's getting no joy. No challenge out of his man.
And keep making fouls. Stupid, silly, cynical fouls. It's not helping our cause. There seems to be no direct threat apart from Madueke at the moment. Oh, come on, that was not a foul, ref. It was fucking pathetic, that.
It's the penultimate weekend of this Premier League season, and once it's over, the countdown starts to Sky Sports' biggest ever. A new era with 80% of all televised games exclusively live on Sky Sports. 215 matches at least, up from 128 this season.
There just seems to be a lack of emphasis on attack in this game. And no one can say Jackson will make a difference, because he really wouldn't. He makes no difference. No difference whatsoever.
Sure.
Here's Maguire. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Luke Shaw. Hoyland. Adebayo deals with it.
Plays it safe. Sure.
Harry Maguire now on the ball. Dorgu. Fernandez. Chelsea win it back in the middle of the park. Caicedo. Here's Pedro Neto now on the right hand side. Reece James. Caicedo. Oh, another poor ball.
It was a difficult ball to execute, that one, but Caicedo's been really strong in that midfield. It had to be perfect. He's been going about his work with his usual diligence, Moises Caicedo. His only goal was a cracking volley, but earned the point at Old Trafford back in November. Draws do seem to be the specialities of these two sides when they come together. It's the most drawn Premier League fixture, 27 in total, 6 of the last 9.
So Reece James and Patrick Dorgu down.
Dorgu and Reece
Seems like a collision of some sort.
tangling, both suffering. They both go down like that. You think it's a clash of heads, but it's not. Dorgu, James lands on Dorgu's foot and then turns his ankle as a result.
Ooh. Reece James's ankle just looks like it's just given way.
It's a painful one for
Alright, get Lavia on then.
Chelsea scare anyway earlier in the week when he was absent from training with a bout of illness.
Get Lavia on.
He's so unlucky with injuries.
Yeah, I mean, this would be so unlucky, the nature of it.
As it would 12 days before the Europa Conference League final. That would be a severe blow for Chelsea.
Oh, there's so many twisted ankles. It's a nasty one.
So you can rinse when you saw the replay of his landing.
So Reece James seems like he's going to get back up.
Reece James is the one who's come closest to breaking the deadlock.
It's a good distance out, but what a strike it was. Onana was getting nowhere near this. He's purposely putting some cut on it, but not quite enough.
Well, they have a decision to make here. Do they take him off, even if it is just as a precautionary measure? While Augusto would be the natural replacement, even though Moises Caicedo did start the last 3 Premier League matches at right back, but I'm sure they wouldn't want to move him from the position that he started this game in, and where he's exerted such an influence.
Here's Amad Diallo. For Palmer.
Here's Palmer.
Pedro Neto.
By Neto.
Caicedo.
James is coming back on.
Colwell. Reece James is back on the pitch. Caicedo.
Here's Caicedo.
Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Oh, Palmer's first touch is terrible there. Colwell wins it. Here's Caicedo. Kukurea now. Madueke.
They pulls it back for Cole.
Oh! Enzo! Oh!
He was offside anyway, and probably just as well.
He looked
Oh my god.
hoping that the flag was going to go up.
So there's 5 minutes of added time, guys.
Didn't have enough in the deflection, makes it more awkward for Onana. That's the stuff of nightmares missing from there if he were to be onside.
It's a good strike from Palmer there, and Enzo, lucky he was offside, just spooned it over the top. Pedro Neto loses out to Casemiro.
It wouldn't have counted anyway.
Ball over the top. Colwell back to Robert Sanchez.
Well, if Chelsea are going to finish the evening in the top 5, they are going to have to win here, it would seem. Because
Villa are 2-0 up now.
their hold on the match now against Tottenham Hotspur, and that is a first Premier League goal for Boubacar Kamara. Aston Villa 2, Tottenham 0.
Here's Caicedo.
So that paints a pretty bleak picture for Chelsea at the moment, but score 1 goal It all changes again. What's the significant thing they do have in their favour over Aston Villa is goal difference, which as you saw there is 10 better.
They both bust most of this first half, and you've got to make that dominance count.
Madueke, Turson Adrabayo, Reece James. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto. Reece James. Neto.
Neto trying to get in again. Gorgu slides across the front of him this time.
Caicedo.
Decent combination with
Palmer.
will break down for Gorgu, and now Chelsea.
Pedro Neto.
Neto.
Palmer. Ball in.
Nice cross, which is
Like and grow viewers on the stream, thank you so much for joining us, guys. There you go.
so it is going to be a Chelsea corner.
Oh, it's a Chelsea corner. So, so 2 minutes to go until half time, guys. Chelsea have had the better of the half. I would say we've had some sloppy moments, but we have rectified that towards the end of the second half. We've seemed a bit more clinical, a bit more. There's a bit more of an idea of what we're trying to do, but we still need a goal to get ourselves, you know, in a position where we can still achieve Champions League places.
So now has been ignored. Diallo is told to move 10 yards away. Colwell showing that his shirt has been taken off him in the tussle.
It's a new one.
Cole Palmer's shirt got taken off him in the box by Rasmus Højlund.
Feeling Højlund should be booked for that.
There's a corner to Chelsea. Palmer.
Palmer is involved in this short corner.
Oh my, what a waste.
No immediate get out. Some struggle there.
Oh, what a waste. Pedro Neto.
Here's Neto, inside to Casemiro.
Corner. Corner to Chelsea. Right, just take it long. Put it in the box. Don't take it short. It's stupid. It's wasting opportunities.
Neto's kick.
Palmer drops. Reece James. Here's Enzo Fernandez now. Reece James.
Reece James.
Half time, there you go, guys. That is 0. Chelsea 0. Man United 0 at half time.
Are leading in the other match. Harry Maguire could have
Let's be real.
to get the ball in the back of the net, but by his shoulder he was offside and it was ruled out. Reece James has given Chelsea their best moment with a long distance strike that came off the post.
So, guys, let me know your thoughts on half time. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. I'm going to be honest, it wasn't the best performance for Chelsea in that first half. There is better. I mean, if we just quickly, like, I'm going to switch the screen now. and we're not really doing enough to be worthwhile. But I'm hoping in the second half we can start to improve that a little bit. I mean, what are your thoughts, guys? Let me know. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. But I just think if we make that one change of Lavia coming in to the midfield, it really does help us. Malo Gusto immediately warming up half-time, Reece James maybe coming off. I would have put Lavia on for Reece James and put Caicedo at right back, but you know. Overall, it's been quiet. Jessica Jury says we need to win, as otherwise we could be out of the Champions League running before the last set of fixtures. Yeah, I agree. We need this win. This is one of the most important games of the season, if not the most important game. But to win, we've got to find a goal. And how do we find that goal? It hasn't seemed much like we can be able to do anything. Jamie Easton says Reece James is finished with all these injuries he gets. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. We need to look at a better right back alternative. I know we got Malo Gusto, right? But Malo Gusto seems to be not as good as he once was. So, I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, guys. Like, do you think we need another right back? I do think so, but it's who? Who is that? Or we're just going to sign some championship level player or some young player from Brazil and just hope that it works, because this is what this ownership seems to be about. Jamie Easton hijack Liverpool for string pong. These owners ain't ever going to do that, mate. These owners don't care about big name players, mate. These owners do not care one bit. They care about bunny and penny pinching, and all they intend to do is try and save as much money as possible and give us a young squad of players that are hopefully mould together one day, which is not working out so far. If we don't get Champions League football this year, we're finished. We are finished as a club. Because we're not going to get enough money to sustain. We're not going to, if we don't have Champions League, we're not going to be able to attract the big players. So it is a bit of a shit pit, really. But you can only do what you can do. Do you know what? There's one player I wouldn't mind a right back, and he seems okay, and that is Livramento. I would love Livramento at Chelsea, but he's probably going to end up going to City. He used to play for Chelsea as well, which is a big factor. Jamie Easton, American teammate, just like the Glazers. Bowley doesn't care. Same with Kroenke's at Arsenal and FSG at Liverpool. Yeah, they're all ruining the clubs bit by bit, mate. And it's sad to see. It's sad to see, because a lot could be done with Chelsea. I personally, I wish we had done what Newcastle had done and got the PIF involved and the Saudi groups, because that would have been massively improvement. It wouldn't have been an improvement as much as keeping Roman Abramovich, but to have someone like that who knows how to run a club and is able to plough money into it to get the results, to buy the players that we need, it's shambolic. I wish we'd gone down the Newcastle route, but oh no. Us fans don't have opinions, because these owners listen to fuck all. We'll wait and see what happens in the summer. They might surprise me.
At that fact, we relish the drama that football's tense running delivers. The unlikely winners, the shock defeats, the moments of skill that serve up plot twists and rewrite scripts. Get a free £10 bet when you bet £10 on Accas or Bet Builders on football this week. Bet fair. Play different.
Jamie Easton says only in it for the money. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree.
From insurance to wealth and retirement, we can help solve life's financial puzzles.
But, you know,
Making it click, it takes a Viva.
you can't do anything about it. Because we're not heard. No matter how much we protest, how much we shout, how much we scream about the ownerships, the model,
One word,
that
stunning.
it's not going to change because the owners don't want to let them. They only think about the money. It's starting to get to me now. It's starting to get to me a lot.
What? Check the pillow menu on your TUI app. You'll sleep better than a sleeping
But hey ho, we live and learn.
TUI package holidays are packaged differently. TUI, live happy, at all enough to protect you.
I just wish we still had Roman. I really do. But anyway, guys, second half coming up pretty soon. So let's see if we can improve on the first half. I doubt we can, but you know, you never know what's going to happen at Chelsea. It's Chelsea Football Club.
£15. New Dove Men Plus Care. Welcome to the team. Thanks. Has to clean your fingers. New Dove Men Plus Care helps neutralise odour-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat. Really needs more salt. Get comfortable with uncomfortable. Upgrade to 72-hour protection with new Dove Men Plus Care.
Do you think, guys, we'll make any changes? I got a feeling Malagusta's going to come on. It's not going to help anything. But, you know. Hey ho. It's all fun and games around here. Welcome to the Chelsea channel. Welcome to Talking Chelsea Blues. It's all fun and games where we get fed up with Chelsea because the ownership don't do fuck all about something. Hey, at least that kit's nice. I mean, is that a positive? I don't know. I don't know if that's a positive or I don't know if that's a negative. I really couldn't tell you at this point in time.
You're about to witness greatness. Well, from Wall Street traders. Straight out with a cat, she was ready. Royalty. She's calm diving me times 10. No pilot. It's out of our price range. We gotta see how these people live and what they eat. This is a lot of gold. Now your parent is alive. Oh, it's alive, bro. That could be worse.
Sky Sports coverage of the Premier League, sponsored by We Buy Any Car.
What a night of sport. Goalless though so far in the League 2 playoffs.
Also, Walsall versus Chesterfield. 2-0 on aggregate, 0-0 on the night. Whoever gets into the League 1, then congratulations, you're doing better than us.
He's now level par, 8 shots off the lead. That continues on Sky Sports Golf. St Paul's gone to a deciding set for the opportunity to face Carlos Alcaraz in the Italian Open final. That's right now on Sky Sports Tennis. And we're into the second half. On Sky Sports Action for Wigan Lead, they've got a commanding lead already, 28-12 up. And when we come back, we'll bring you the second half from Stamford Bridge. Nothing between the sides in the first half. Will it be time for changes soon for Enzo Maresca and Chelsea?
Football, it has its ups and downs. There's the weather. Should have brought a coat, mate.
Burger, please.
The food,
1760.
or whatever that is. The big signing? Shocking. He's not much better either. Oh, here we go. The good news is, our racket gives you insurance, free bets and big odds boosts. So whatever lets you down, it won't be your acca. It's a gaffer of an acca from Ladbrokes.
So guys, ready to get underway for the second half.
Into stoppage time at Villa Park, and Aston Villa looking comfortable now as the seconds tick down. 2-goal lead over Spurs, and that takes them into the Champions League places, with Arsenal to play Newcastle this weekend and Manchester City to play next against Bournemouth on Tuesday night.
So here we go for the second half. Reece James is still on.
Chelsea, the pressure's on now, Jamie. This is now the biggest 45 minutes of their season. They want Champions League football, they've got to turn this around, get that performance, get that goal, whatever it takes to get the 3 points, and then go into that game at Nottingham Forest. Because what Aston Villa have done is put them under immense pressure. I don't know, in terms of substitutions, that's normally at this period you think, okay, who can I bring on, what attacking threats have I got? He hasn't got many. He's really struggling with that one. The only one I'm thinking of, Reece James is back out, he had a bit of an ankle problem. What do you conjure up? Well, maybe he's sometimes gone with Caicedo, brings Lavia into midfield, who can maybe climb that past the Cole Palmer. But at the moment, he's probably just thinking, let's just do what I can, because he hasn't got that attacking threat. And with Jackson getting sent off the weekend, it's really...
So guys, ready for the second half. Cole Palmer will get it underway. We're kicking from the shed end this time.
The next 45 minutes. It's huge, this, for Chelsea in the second half. Alan Smith is off Hawthorne.
So here we go, underway for the second half.
Insulate the Chelsea players from
Robert Sanchez boots it long.
and therefore they will come out knowing it is absolutely vital that they win this, and they are trying to beat tonight the team they might be relying upon for a favour on the final weekend of the season when Aston Villa go to Old Trafford to play Manchester United. What state United will be in then, off the back of what happens in Bilbao.
Long ball from Onana. Tosin wins it. Pedro Neto now.
Huge 45 minutes ahead for
Mount.
Enzo Maresca's side. Here's Mason Mount.
I mean, it is, and if United continue playing the way that they did in that first half, you have to think they're there for the taking. They've been really poor. Chelsea have just got to do more in that final third. Take more chances than they did. But they would have known the situation, I'm sure. The manager would have told them to motivate them, to make them realise the
Pedro Neto looks like he's got a knock.
critical situation this next 45.
Yeah, because they can't really use the excuse, can they, of Spurs changing their team so dramatically. Manchester United turning out a stronger team, because even by this season's standards, Manchester United's season hasn't been strong, and as you say, their performance in the first half hasn't been overpowering. Harry Maguire did have the ball in the back of the Chelsea net. Didn't count.
So here come Man United now.
Shoulder being in an
Victor
offside.
Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui.
Mazraoui.
Ahmed Diallo. Cole wins it.
Colwell sticking to his
Caicedo.
Here's Caicedo.
Palmer. Cole Palmer on the ball. Cole Palmer. Free kick to Chelsea. And a yellow card for Casemiro.
Yellow card for Casemiro.
Yeah, he pulled his shirt 3 times on the way there. Referee trying to play advantage. Well, Palmer just protecting the ball. That's where Casemiro is.
Chelsea have a free kick.
Penalised the first pull of the shirt.
I'm guessing Cole Palmer will probably take it, or Reece James.
There was a pull.
One of the two.
Well, Reece James
I get the feeling it's going to be Reece James.
from
Reece James is quite decent from free kicks, to be fair.
so far this season. Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United is the only player who scored more than one.
So here we go.
He is tasked with defending this. But Cole Palmer is an alternative option to Reece James,
So it's Cole Palmer or Reece James.
as well as the one that he has scored for Chelsea this season, which was an injury time equaliser against Bournemouth
So here we go. Reece James blocked. Ball free kick. It's another free kick though. Oh no, someone's down. Bruno Fernandes. Hit the ball, hit him in the face. Yep. So a player is down. SR Gaming, glory, glory, Man United. Thanks. Thanks for your chat. Really appreciated. But this is not a United channel. So.
Further delay useful for Manchester United.
Chelsea do have
Just as Chelsea are considering another way to open the door here. Rasmus Højlund is coming off because of what presumably was a jewellery oversight as he came out in the second half. And something around his wrist that's had to be removed. As he put that on at half time. That is bizarre.
So what the hell's going on now? Seems like Højlund's had some jewellery on.
Rasmus Højlund.
What on earth was all that about? He didn't have it on in the first half, I'm sure.
That's just a waste of time. Joke. Here's Colwell. Caicedo. Reece James. Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo. Reece James. Pedro Neto. Reece James. Man United have a throw in. Patrick Dorgan will take it. Luke Shaw back to Onana.
Ball from Lindelof. Out.
Here's Diallo.
That's a good run by him.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, just wide.
Sense that was his moment to really annoy the supporters who used to support him.
Yeah, best bit of work that Ahmad's done in this match. Chance to really pick up pace, get at his man, get at his men. Do it quickly, one of those. You have to just sort your feet out really quickly. Can't quite manage it, man.
Adarabioyo. Plays it long.
Well, confirming.
So it's 2-0 at Aston Villa, Tottenham Hotspur. So we need to win. Otherwise, that's it.
So it does mean that Chelsea are going to have to win this game to get back into the top five where they started the day. For now, they've dropped to 6th. Manchester City don't play their Premier League game until next midweek because of the FA Cup final tomorrow. So Chelsea with it all to do here.
Colwell with the header. Adarabioyo intercepts. Throw into Man United on the right hand side.
Really hurt him tonight without the centre forward, without Jackson or Duncan.
Right, here come Chelsea now. Pedro Neto.
Well by George. Here's Neto.
Pedro Neto, Reece James. Caicedo. Reece James again.
James.
Pedro Neto. Up against Dorgu.
Neto.
Back to Reece James, back to Tosin and Adebayo.
Adebayo.
Free kick to Chelsea.
Started in this second half, which doesn't help Chelsea's momentum.
These delays are a real source of frustration at the moment.
Caicedo, Reece James, intercepted, and off go Man United with Mason Mount now. Diallo, Fernandez over the top.
Wanted it earlier, off Ahmad. When he did get it, he was under pressure. That's who you want the ball falling to, Bruno Fernandes.
Goal kick anyway.
I'm sure he's yelling for it from this stage, and it just comes a second too late. He's liking.
Sanchez with the clearance. Why are we clearing it long still when we haven't got a striker up top who's tall enough to get at it? Is Amad Diallo.
Find his range as he did for Harry Maguire with a ruled out effort in the first half. Lindelof. Here's Maguire. Hoyland.
Caicedo.
Forward run, but Caicedo had gone with him. Hoyland.
Diallo. Here come United. Amad Diallo. Rasmus Højlund. Reece James. Back to Sanchez. Cleared long.
There was a chance to set himself up for a shot there. Turned it down. United, a bit like first half, started the second. Okay. First bringing the step going forward. There's real anxiety about the Chelsea supporters at the moment. They're fully aware
Marco Correa.
of what's at stake.
Caicedo.
Their place in the top five.
Palmer.
Showing no way through there by Casemiro and Shaw. Come back by Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo is probably
Enzo Fernandez.
the player for Chelsea.
Pedro Neto.
Neto.
Reece James.
James.
Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Reece James again. Pedro Neto. Tarek George. Here's Patrick Dorgu.
Really worked yet for Chelsea. Tarek George leading the front line.
I wonder whether it's worth swapping him and Neto.
You can't really blame the absence of Nicholas Jackson because the wound is self-inflicted anyway, isn't it, when he's sending off?
Yeah, silly one. Really silly.
There's Nicholas Jackson in the
Action I've seen with an outside.
stand.
Premeditated, plays the arm.
Chelsea scores that Christopher
Long ball.
still out injured as well.
Madueke.
Emergency option.
Look at here.
Also used as an option when Jackson was actually through injury.
That was out.
I just think maybe Neto through the middle's got a bit more know-how, a bit more experience than Tyrick. George.
Header on by Mount. There's Hoyland. Controlled
Cole Palmer.
Adebayo. The former Manchester City player here now, Cole Palmer.
Here's Madueke.
What they thought about the cross, but a bit more deliberate now. Goes for the line.
Ball back in.
Back across, no takers for Chelsea.
What? Oh, piss off! This is getting a bit ridiculous.
So catching it. Good work from Madueke, standing it up. All good? Yeah.
Fifth boss of Chelsea in 3 seasons, including Frank Lampard.
So Andre Onana kicks it long,
at the club.
headed by Tosin.
Was Enzo Maresca for 3 different teams, reaching 16 in his time at Olympiacos. Although the only goal he scored in the competition came in a 7-0 win against them for Juventus.
Onana on the ball. Where is it?
Well, Hoyland is getting absolutely no change at all out of Adebayo.
Might be one of those matches, you know, for Chelsea. Last 10 minutes or so, you stick centre half up there.
Alan Maguire.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Caicedo. Oh, Tyrick George!
Towards Tyrick George.
Ref! Yes! Penalty to Chelsea!
Just as we're talking about changing the centre forward, the youngster, has he come good here? Or has he taken a fall? Onana knows which it is. Certainly, George gets a little toe to it, but after that,
Ooh!
I think it's a dive. Maybe anticipating the contact. Keeper certainly gets something of the ball.
This gotta be checked at least, but
I don't think this is going to stand. So much they want to overrule the ref or maybe send it to the monitor.
Actually plays it on to Tyrick George. And an on-field review is being recommended, and normally that does lead to an overturn. We have seen on rare occasions a referee stick to his original verdict, but normally when they follow the guidance of a colleague, they do change their minds. Penalties are a common theme in this fixture. 6 have been awarded in the last 5 meetings. But this one,
this should be a penalty, I think. But is it gonna be? I don't know.
It does stand.
so what's his view?
No penalty!
Penalty.
It's a joke.
Any time you knock the ball past the keeper coming out, players always go down.
VAR, which bailed Chelsea out for the first half with the Maguire decision. As there's no favours on this occasion.
So,
Tyrick George knew the ball.
no penalty. Still 0-0.
Stayed on his feet and scored.
Uruguay wins the header again.
There's Dorgu. Short. Lindelof.
Free kick to Chelsea. Thank you.
Masraoui.
Yellow card from Mazraoui.
Shown in his direction.
Just bodied him. Didn't look for the ball. Just bodied him.
Get out the way, Mazraoui.
So free kick Chelsea.
Nonetheless, he becomes the third Manchester United player to be booked following Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. So Chelsea have dropped out of the top
Ball in the box.
and they've changed the course of that. They need to win to do it.
What now?
Doesn't help them because there's
Offside.
a flag up there, which breaks their any kind of momentum.
Jessica Drury. You can see why they think George may have dived, but you see them get given. Yeah, I agree. I just think sometimes those are, it's all few and far between with those sorts of decisions.
Chelsea were to lose
Um,
the 2 games, they would end up with exactly the same
but-
record in the league that they had under Maurizio Pochettino.
I don't know.
Scores, losses, and therefore points. They've currently scored 15 goals fewer than last year, but the one area where they have tightened up is defensively, where they've conceded 20 fewer.
Yeah, and what should be mentioned, they are the youngest team by some distance in the Premier League. So it should only get better, this outfit. Certainly need some reinforcements in key areas, centre forward, goalkeeper.
Finding this
Bruno Fernandes now for Man United.
negotiating. Manchester United looking to give
Dorgu.
an even bigger problem here. It's Dorgu's ball across.
Good hands by Sanchez.
Diallo. And Sanchez emerging successfully.
Here's Kukurea. Colwell.
It's Colwell. In the air by Lindelof. On by Bruno Fernandes. Cleared by Levi Colwell. Maguire makes the header.
Here's Moises Caicedo. Oh!
Trying to get onto that. It was just beyond his reach.
It's crying out for a bit of quality, isn't it, this game, when it matters? Oh, Palmer hasn't been able to provide it yet for Chelsea.
Colwell.
Fernandes has on a couple of occasions.
Moises Caicedo. Kukurea.
Looks like Manchester United are going to move first in terms of substitutions. They're preparing to send on Ugarte and Garnacho.
Here's Rasmus Højlund. Kukurea picks it up. Caicedo back to Sanchez.
Certainly United with a much stronger bench.
Reece James. Caicedo.
Maybe that'll be the key to this game.
Cole Palmer.
Here's Palmer.
Oh, poor!
Up in the way. Diallo gets his way through. He does go back.
Dived.
Referee as such, so that is a dive. Further punishment here for Martial. asking why Tyreek Hill wasn't booked, and Diallo is.
He thought Caicedo was going to clip him, but he pulled down a bit, the midfielder.
Starts to come to life, but the game is over for Casemiro. Mason Mount not exactly getting a warm send-off from the Chelsea fans as he makes his way up.
So Mason Mount is off, Manuel Ugarte is on.
Every one of the 33 goals he scored for Chelsea.
20 minutes to go.
Ugarte on the players to
Chelsea nil, Man United nil.
certainly Garnacho is the kind of player who might have Chelsea worried. Scored twice here last season.
He's Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez,
Caicedo.
Caicedo,
Cole Palmer.
there's Palmer,
Madueke back to Palmer.
Colwell,
Cucurella.
Marc Cucurella,
Caicedo. Madueke.
there's Madueke,
Did well.
Caicedo now. Ball out wide. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto up against Dorgu.
Neto,
Reece James.
James, nice turn, nice clip across.
Yes! Cucurella! Yes! Just what we needed! Mark Correa, brilliant header. Brilliant ball into the box from Reece James. And a lovely, lovely header. Cucurella is there when the striker cannot score for us. Beautifully constructed. What a goal. Come on!
With the Reece James swivel and cross. Lovely bit of skill by the right back. Chelsea's best move of the match.
Beautiful goal. So Pedro Neto gets it on the right. Reece James then gets the ball, spins on Ugarte, puts him into the box, and it's headed in by Cucurella, but with such power.
Saw it coming all the way.
Beautiful goal.
Steps up to the mark, to the moment, answers the call. What a big goal that could be. What a huge moment that could be.
What a beautiful goal. Beautiful ball from Reece James as well, and such power on the header from Cucurella. Straight past Onana, no questions. Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. 72 minutes into the game. 18 minutes to go, plus whatever additional time it is.
It's his fifth in the Premier League for Enzo Maresca's side.
But Cucurella again, saving us when we haven't got a striker.
Chelsea shoot up now from 6th to 4th, and it's Manchester City, whose Premier League game this weekend is delayed to next week, who drop out for now. One of Pep's protégés, Maresca, who has cause to celebrate.
Right, he's Enzo Fernandez now on the ball. Here's Cole Palmer. Madueke's in! Madueke's in! Madueke! Oh!
Maybe he should have.
Well, his first touch was perfect. Everything he would have wanted here.
He's put the ball into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer put the ball into Madueke. His first touch was perfect. And he just smashes it. Why did you need to smash it? You could have just placed it.
Closure.
You spooned it. You absolute numpty. Caicedo clears it long. Madueke wins the ball. Cucurella now on the ball. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Cleared. Adebayo picks it up. Here's Robert Sanchez now. Chelsea fans singing the Cucurella song.
70 minutes of absolute frustration for Chelsea.
He eats paella, he drinks Stella. His head fucking massive.
Here's Garnacho. Dorgu. Manchester United got to get back into this game.
There's Masraoui, Ugarte, Maguire, Ugarte, Shaw. Chelsea pressing well. Reece James wins the ball. Caicedo. Here's Enzo Fernandez now. Throwing to Chelsea on this on this right hand side. Fantastic goal from Cucurella though.
Sancho can't participate tonight, of course, against his parent club. It's another option that Maresca is deprived of. He must be feeling after that Cucurella goal, such a crucial one. The Chelsea side are going to be playing for permanent places next season.
Here's Neto. Oh, beautiful Pedro Neto. Ref! Should have been a foul there, but never mind. Victor Roque, London is blue. London is blue. It certainly is blue, mate. Certainly is blue. Look at there. Caicedo. Rasmus Højlund. Ball over the top, Garnacho. Reece James deals with him brilliantly. Ball over the top, cleared away. Pedro Neto gets the ball now. Free kick to Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Neto. Tarek George. Oh, unlucky. Ball over the top for Ahmed Diallo. Cole is there with him. Cole takes it off his feet perfectly out for a Man United throw.
Here's Shaw. Højlund.
Here's Tarek George. Pedro Neto. Tarek George is up there with him. Pedro Neto going up against Luke Shaw. Oh, unlucky.
Always behind.
Might have been a better team, Chelsea. There could be no argument about that without being great themselves. I wonder whether United have got anything left in the tank here.
Here's Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw for Manchester United. Harry Maguire.
Now Maguire.
Amad Diallo on the right hand side. Up against Cucurella.
Diallo.
Good save by Sanchez.
For Chelsea, and Sanchez got that really well.
Well, that match looked the most likely for Manchester United in this second half. Had very little to do to encourage him in the first, but it's been better after the break. Looked a threat. Catches that one well.
So Manchester United corner. Ball in.
Maguire gets up for the corner.
Sanchez claims it.
Sanchez emerges unscathed.
Cucurella. Oh, given away by Cucurella. There's Mazraoui. Diallo. Bugatti.
Mazraoui. Offside flag has now gone up.
Free kick to Chelsea, offside.
That is a sudden change of protocol after what happened with Taiwo Awoniyi.
So Romeo Lavia is coming on. Who is he coming on for? Tarek George. So we're going to get an Enzo Caicedo Lavia partnership. Interesting stuff. So up comes Tarek George, on goes Romeo Lavia.
Manchester United also had a first half goal ruled out. A Bruno Fernandes cross that Harry Maguire put in was ruled out by VAR.
Luke Shaw is off.
To Chelsea. As these changes now happen.
Aiden Heaven on for Manchester United and Kobe Mainoo on for Manchester United as well. Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw are off. 10 minutes to go plus added time.
Chelsea, who were out of the top five when Aston Villa completed their victory over Spurs, are now back in it, and it's Manchester City who've dropped out of the top five positions.
Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Lavia. Here's Madueke on the left hand side, up against Mazraoui. Madueke puts it across. Maguire clears it. Throw into Chelsea.
Harry Maguire.
He's been positive, Madueke, hasn't he? Attacked his man, got to the byline once or twice. In a threat.
Cucurella, Madueke. Three concurrent viewers in the stream, thank you guys. Really appreciated. Cole Palmer. Throw to Chelsea again. Madueke, Cucurella. Madueke, ref!
It was a lucky turn that by Donny Madueke, but it doesn't lead to anything ultimately.
Yeah, great stuff in a tight space, this.
Throwing to Manchester United. Maguire. Cole Palmer on the press.
His season looked like it might be over when he got that bad injury against Leicester, which was actually the last time.
Here's Madueke. Pedro Neto.
Here's Neto.
Reece James. Enzo Fernandez.
Premier League match.
Pedro Neto.
Win.
Enzo Fernandez.
Their longest winless run in the Premier League.
Back to Robert Sanchez.
Quite amazing, really, this season. Not even back-to-back wins in this campaign in the league. All sorts of records that they wouldn't want to set have been set.
The records that they were used to setting was in winning league titles. And even their 20 league titles has been equalled this season by Liverpool. They're heading here for their 18th Premier League defeat.
Oh, poor ball.
His job, their job, certainly doesn't get any easier. There's the man very much in the hot seat, Ruben Amorim. You would imagine that come what may, he will still be in charge next season, but by his own admission, things will need to start well in the next campaign, and there may have to be some major restructure before then, but I can't keep changing managers, can they?
Colwell.
It's got to be done in the summer.
Madueke. Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez.
In Old Trafford.
Pedro Neto now. Up against Dorg on the right hand side. Reece James. Cole Palmer again. Adebayo.
Away by Chelsea. A very busy weekend starts on Sunday with West Ham against Nottingham Forest from 1 o'clock, and another huge game in the battle for the Champions League as Arsenal kick off against Newcastle. That's at 4:30. And Monday night football sees the champions Liverpool go to Brighton, and then we'll be seeing Manchester City in their delayed weekend Premier League commitment against Bournemouth. That's live on Tuesday from 7 o'clock. Always going on Sky Sports Premier League.
Throwing to Chelsea on the right hand side. Reece James is now cheering up the crowd. That is what a captain does. Finally seeing some cojones. Corner to Chelsea.
How they would like the comfort of a second goal. They should have had one just after scoring the first, but Madueke squandered the opportunity. No rush to claim a second goal. Palmer taking every second possible. Taking this corner in slow motion.
So the corner to Chelsea. Reece James.
Just intent. Holding it up.
Goal kick to Man United.
It's a bit early maybe for that.
Manchester United with that Europa League final on the horizon. Forced really to start next season at their lowest ebb if they don't win that and end up with no European football going into the back of it of possibly their worst ever Premier League campaign.
Looks like neither of the Europa League finalists are going to go into that final with any momentum whatsoever, which is an unusual situation to say the least. Spurs haven't got it, United haven't got it.
Suspecting a bit of time wasting.
One ball cleared away. Cole Palmer.
Palmer.
Foul on Cole Palmer there by Aiden Heaven. Bit of a rough one, to be fair. Just kicked to the leg.
Been an easy watch.
Pedro Neto.
Here's Aiden Heaven.
Going into the 89th minute now, guys.
Maguire. Lindelof looking to reach Amad Diallo, but doesn't. There was caught by Manuel Ugarte. It's a yellow card in Chris Kavanagh's hand. Lots of players maybe feel it should be more. But it is a booking.
It's a bouncy ball, they don't put the foot up. When you're coming from the side like that, it's always a bit more dangerous. Taking no prisoners with that challenge, but certainly not a red.
United booking.
So 7 minutes of added time, guys.
Cranked up by the fact that there will still be 7 added minutes for Chelsea to live nervously through and maybe try and hang on to that goal from Mark Cucurella. They are going to make it.
So Malo Gusto is going to come on.
After that allotted stoppage time, Pedro Neto's coming off, and Malo Gusto is coming on to replace him.
So Pedro Neto is off. Malo Gusto is coming on. Just shoring up now, going to a back five it looks like. Don't forget guys, the review is coming straight after this, so stay tuned for that.
Colwell.
Okay.
Operating in a very fine line there, but Correa put it out.
Oh!
Just about carries.
Man United would nearly land themselves in trouble.
He had to rush the pass to Dorgu. He's given Chelsea the initiative again. He's been prowling around his technical area in the way that his opposite number is often seen to do.
Looking at the crowd, is he? Yeah. Well, they've been in that top 5 virtually all season. It would really sting were they to drop out at the last second. But they're in a good position if they can hold on here. Go to Nottingham Forest, who at the moment are still in contention. On the final day, Forest with West Ham to play this weekend.
Cole Palmer pressing. Oh, that could have been nasty. That could be nasty.
Pressure, he did then lunge in on Gusto. And there was a clamour for the youngster to see red, but it is yellow that is shown to him.
Yeah, it's just a bit messy. It's a mess of it here, and then he's just trying to be clever and jumps in, and it's just on the follow through that catches Gusto on the knee, gets the ball first. Gusto goes in with 2 feet, so again.
So here's a free kick to Chelsea. Gusto is in a bit of pain here.
On the field that long, just a matter of minutes.
Still looking at it.
That's now been confirmed as a yellow card offence. issued it. Debate going on between these three about how they should handle this kick. We saw James take one into the corner.
Straight to the corner. Corner. Chelsea just have a corner. 3 minutes to go until the full-time whistle. Cole Palmer got a yellow card for wasting time. Corner again. Reece James, Caicedo.
Caicedo clips one forward. Gusto keeps it in for Cole Palmer. Who's been the outstanding player for you, Alan? Yeah, I think
Caicedo, man of the match from me, in my opinion. It's been fantastic. And Sky Sports him to agree with me. Oh, go on, Lavia, go at him and get him. Go at him and get him. Go at him and get him.
Manchester United scored some late goals.
Free kick to Man United.
Even in their season of struggle.
A minute to go. Can we get this win? Keep us in Champions League contention.
We are into the final minute of stoppage time. This moment might just have one or two Chelsea fans shielding their eyes just in case.
Ball in the box. Malo Gusto with a header. Cucurella gets there. Cucurella beat him to that. Come on.
And it always looked like Chelsea would have the edge in this because of the respective situations, what both teams were looking at.
Ball over the top.
Motivation, finishing the top five.
Garnacho.
Still with a chance here.
Hold it.
Garnacho trying to make it happen. Ugarte with the
Good tackle by Caicedo. And now Chelsea break. Chelsea have gone on the run and run. Gusto's in. Malo Gusto in for Chelsea. Can we make this 2-0? Referee! Oh. Come on, ref. Blow up. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. And a fan has now come onto the pitch. Well done, you stupid boy.
Is Cucurella's goal going to be enough to get Chelsea over the line? It certainly looks that way.
Come on. Here come United. Garnacho.
Here's Garnacho. Enzo Fernandez pulling away at him. And now gets the ball away. Lavia.
Palmer.
On by Palmer. Madueke would probably have been
Come on, ref. Blow the whistle.
push it forward. Will he have time?
Yes!
That was imperative to keep their Champions League qualification hopes alive. It was an evening in which they dropped out of the top 5, but ended.
And there you go, guys. That is it. Final score. Chelsea 1. Manchester United 0 into the last game of the season, and we still have a chance of Champions League football. That is the end of today's stream. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I go live and when I upload. Guys, go and follow us on all my socials: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Discord is in the description as well. Guys, hope you've all enjoyed the stream, and I will see you